Hey guys, this is Shunda, and here's my daily practice of simultaneous interpretation. Let's just get started.
大家好，我是刘大伟。
Hey guys, I'm David New.
发光的萤火虫
A lightning firefly is my nickname. Before I introduce myself, I thought you know my father. He's the most influential people in my life. My motto is don't treat diamonds as glass beads. I born in Taichung. Like 42 years ago, my father invented a bread called apple bread. I grew up in the apple bread. I'm the youngest child. I have 4 sisters and a brother. They're very good at classes in school. But I'm a child who escaped death. I started a company called Kindle, which came from I Can Do. I was interior when I was a child. Like in 10 days, I died in my mother's belly. When the doctors wanted to do the surgery, my heartbeat came back, and the doctor said, like, at best, this child will become a retarded child or a monster. But when I was a child, I loved painting. I remember every time I draw in the school, the teacher would throw me a chalk and said, David, you cannot feed yourself by drawing. And every time I bring my grade sheets to my mom said, why you're not as good as your brothers and sisters, and you can say your neighbor's child why he's so good, because I'm always the last one in my class, and the last one is a retarded one. So I wish all the kids in Taiwan is retarded one, so I can become the first one. But my dad supported me. He let me draw on his diary, and he said, "Be yourself." And then my parents found me was struggling in school, and then they sent me to the U.S., Florida. I thought I was in Africa. There's all black people on campus. I never met a black people except on the toothpaste, and all those black people never met Chinese except Bruce Lee. So they thought, so I don't want to disappoint them, so I imitated Bruce Lee, and I bought like the weapon in practice. And one black guy asked me, like, do you know Kung Fu? I'm not good at English. I only know 2 words, like yes or no. So I said yes. And then he asked, what kind of color is your belt? So I have a black belt, and so I said I'm black. And the black guy and he said, I will ask my boss's boss to come to you. And the other guy said, huh, what's your rank? I heard you're a black belt. What's your rank? So I don't understand. I thought he was asking how many holes on my belt. I counted and I answered 8. When I was in school, I encountered many culture shocks. My mom liked some cheap things. So the first gym classes, I wore a pajama to the class. There's a hole in front. My mom told me this is designed for the gym and it's for ventilation. So I got stripped in class. From the 1st, 2nd, 3rd grade, I wore my sister's pink pants. So actually, I was pretty fashion at that time. I wore Victoria's Secret. But in this school, I think like everyone's life needs a mentor. So my mentor is my drawing teacher, and he saw my painting on my dragon dance. He told me, David, you can do it. And he added, you're very talented. In Taiwan, there's not a single one told me this. Everyone gave me negative comments, said, why you're not as good as like blah, blah, blah. So it's only one sentence. Like the teacher said, you can do it. I draw a dragon. I call it orange dragon. And this dragon reminded me, you can do it, you can do it, can do. I draw this dragon. I drew this dragon. And who knows, this teacher bring my work to a competition of the United States, and I got the 20th award. I put Taiwan's flag on the in front and put Africa's flag on the tail. And then I know I'm not the person my mother wanted me to be. I'm not good at studying. I'm not good at playing piano. But I found my talent is creativity. I'm not good at like fill an exam paper. I'm good at fill and blank paper. My parents saw my trophy. They got confused. You never got an award in Taiwan. Like, how can you get such a big prize? Actually, President Reagan wrote me a letter. Then I get a sense of mission. I want to be an artist. On my senior school in high school, on my senior in high school, I draw this watercolor. I want to be a famous artist, although that many artists got famous hundreds of years after death. But I'm starting trying to do this illustration in 1988. A company called Disney, they created mermaids and made a lot of money. And then they need an animator, so they searched around the country looking for some college students and children. Actually, I didn't graduate from college, and then I joined Disney and become famous. In that world, there's not a single Chinese people there, and I draw some like Lion King, Aladdin, Hua Mulan, or Beauty and Beast. You know, at that time I taught some movie stars how to draw because many stars want to be an illustrator. I taught Michael Jackson to draw Lion King. I taught Princess Diana to draw the Beauty and Beast. But I found my students died too early, too soon. So don't ask me to teach you how to draw, because you don't want to follow me. Well, in Hollywood, I like 10 years later, I sit there and drawing. But 10 years ago, my teacher threw chalks to me and said, you cannot feed yourself by drawing. But then 10 years later, I was encouraged by all the plot. I was very lucky when I was drawing the Hua Mulan, because I look similar to a character, and they used my face to design this character. Well, in Hollywood, I have big dream, but then I found when I involved in the Star Wars, I said, what if Liu Dawei left Hollywood? Will he become nobody? And then I asked, who are you? What's your value? But I cannot figure it out because I found my background is I was started over, because it's very similar to this picture. I found everyone has a dream. I like this carriage. But there's two characters, cowboy and cow. The cow, I found in Taiwan, my mother told me you need to find a stable job. But in the United States, like my teachers, my classmates, everyone told me you need to find a big dream. I find there's a cow university and a cowboy university. So I always said there's only two kinds of person in this world. You think like a cow or a cowboy or a cow. Who are you? And then I think maybe I can create like 101 episodes of Lion King, and I can make a lot of money, like $300 million. But I'm asking myself, do I want to be a cowboy or a cow? I was struggling. And I found become a cowboy is really a creator. But cows can be copied. They're a manufacturer. So I said I want to be a creative cowboy. And with creativity, you can turn glass beads to diamonds. In 2000, I want to be a cowboy. Then I often talk to myself. I said, you need to walk out of this. I'd rather give up like $300 million than give up my dream. And that year, my agent in New York told me, you're the most unique illustrator in the United States. Here's some of my works. In 2000, I draw some illustration for Time magazine or some other big magazines. And I said, I need to tell my own story. What kind of story? I need to tell more about, I don't treat diamonds as glass beads. Lion King actually was saved from garbage. Originally, it was a story between father and son, but our team flipped it, and so we have the Lion King. You know, like 2 decades ago, we spent like $60 million to create Lion King, but now all the surrounding products is worth like $960 million. So then I started my own business, Kindle. My company is the only animation company. We only use the inspiration and touching stories. Because I found nowadays we not only have the financial crisis, but we have the character crisis. And Kindle wants to make every child to become a unique diamond. Now in bookstores, we have some like bilingual Chinese and English books, which was transformed from Hollywood movies. And in mainland China, I was promoting the Kindle too. I found this era is kind of coincidental. It's just I can cooperate with the mainland animation wave. Like a single weekend, there are 3 million people come and watch us. But I'm asking, China have such a huge market, but don't have content. Why we always think like cow? We should think about it from 0 to 1. So this is what we're gonna do. Here's a theme park plant in Hangzhou. So I was thinking, if I don't have my mentor, maybe I'm still a son who sell bread. But I think I really appreciate my mentor. The one sentence make an interior child raised his head. This teacher, after 40 years, finally she retired, and she said, I taught 40 years art class, but you're the only student still pursuing your dream. And 40 years, all my life, I know you and saw you become a diamond, and you go back to your country and influence your country and make more child in your country become diamonds. I think one sentence, you can do it. So I promote the idea of you can do it through my own story. So last month I published my own autobiography. I want to read one last sentence to end my speech. Every child has unlimited possibilities. Please encourage them in positive way. You find your child's diamond in life, he will find his own way to carve it and shining more than stars. Lucky and talented is possible in every child's life, as long as you don't treat diamonds as glass beads. Thank you. My name is David Liu. 好啊。这个还是很好的一个这个演讲，我感觉我还是就是挺被震撼到的，好吧？这个就这样子，我刚才翻译的基本上还行啊。这个可能是因为他的这个演讲没有太多的专业术语啊，还算比较简单啊。我们就这样吧啊。然后这个我会整理一个笔记分享到我的群里面啊。如果你们是想看到这种我自己整理的笔记什么的，可以加我的群啊。好，我们就这样吧啊。